mind. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Can't twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just twist your body and mine. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak my mind. Oh. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're chilling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh.
Yo, what's up, everyone? Oh, here, let me mute real quick before I pop open my beverage so you guys aren't getting the in your face. All right, the struggle's real. All right, drinking my spin drift, guys. Oh, what flavor we got tonight? Mango orange. All right, excited about that. Excited about Twinleaf Tournaments coming back. Yeah, we're running them again. We'll see how long it lasts. I'm hoping a long time. We'll see how it goes. But we got Monday night Twinleaf tournament on the docket. I'm gonna play Hitmon Bros because I tried to test some other decks tonight. Galarian Articuno is a card that's been really high on my list, but it's kind of bugged. It's been bugged for a while. It's got a lot of things it's doing. So kudos to the Twinleaf team for working through it. But I think right now the ability to the play from hand ability wasn't working quite right, and then it wasn't discarding energy, but it was doing damage, which it hadn't been doing previously. So yeah, that's cool. There's been some UI updates too, so I'm interested to see where Twinleaf is at. It's been a while since I've been on it, to be honest. So I hopped on today, and things are looking really sweet. So again, I'm excited to test it out. I'm excited to see what's up, and I'm excited about this tournament that we've got. And then we got it's kind of light these days. These tournaments, just in general, seems like kind of a tough time for TCG players to be getting to events, or it might just be that people are testing standard heavily, especially since Journey Together just came out. But anyway, GLC interest seems a little lower than normal, but I hope maybe we can rev them up with some Twinleaf tournaments, and that's what tonight's about. I think we got 7 people. It's probably going to be closer to 6. Looks like Bruno just hopped on, so we're up to 8 people. 2 people still yet to check in. So hey, 6 is a pretty good number regardless. But yeah, we're playing Hitmon Bros. It's been a while since I've really played this list, and Fighting Badge is the only thing I've got left. I think I'm going to be playing Cole at my locals to try to get that badge. But Twinleaf is missing Terrakion, and that card's just so important in Cole. I know like people don't think of it as being super important, but like the fact that it can like kind of stall a turn is necessary. It doesn't work all the time, I'll be honest, but I do like Terrakion. I think that card's really key. So the fact that it's not quite yet in Twinleaf means that we're probably just going to put that deck to the side. I like decks with comeback mechanics, and that's what we got on display today. Now, if you've never played Hitmon Bros before, give it a try. I think it's one of the better fighting decks in the format. Basically, the main idea is Hitmonchan is hit and run for 1 energy, 30, and then switch to your bench. It is a May, so you don't have to. Never using that second attack, but of course, what's important is this 1 retreat cost. After you Hitmonchan, your goal is to get into Hitmonlee, who's got the special combo attack, also 1 energy. If you used Hitmonchan's hit and run previously, you get to do 90 to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Of course, what's more busted than doing 90 to the bench? Hitting nothing. That's probably the best thing you can do in Jupiter Challenge on turn 2. So that's what we got with Hitmonlee. Hey, Bruno, what's up? And then, of course, to finish it off, we got Hitmontop finishing combo. If you used Hitmonlee's special combo the previous turn, it does 60 everywhere. You can buff that damage a bit, and you used to be able to buff it a little bit more, but we've stopped running the dojo, just because we're running more special energy, because we're playing Fighting's best card as well. We got Okidogi in the mix, Adrenopower. If we have a dark energy attached, it gets 100 more HP and does 100 more damage. So our good punch here, that's fighting does 70, but it'll do 170 if that ability is in play. Really strong, could win games on its own. So excited to see what Okidogi will do tonight. Since this card's been printed, I haven't played a lot of Hitmon Bros. But again, interested to see how it kind of plays out. To pair with that, you just got Revenge Lucario. Pretty good here. If one of your fighting Pokemon was knocked out, it does 150. Doesn't work with Lily Pokedol, which we got in the mix, but yeah, whatever. You deal with it. And then, of course, we got the Machamp lineup. Machoke is super bench barrier into Machamp, who's just kind of a house at the end of games. 150 extra HP if your opponent has 3 or fewer prizes. Then you have the opportunity to do 200 damage if needed. And then probably one of the most important cards in the deck, or at least a card I really like, is Halucha here. Flying Entry is going to put 1 damage counter on 2 of your opponent's Pokemon when you play it from your hand onto the bench. As always, we got some spicy Jeff Base tech. We're playing Ninja Boy. Ninja Boy, switch 1 of your basics in play with a basic from your deck, and then all cards attached stay. This is a good way to get out a quick and early Okidogi. Also a pretty good way to conserve energy while you switch in and out of the combo, and especially can turn that Hitmontop into something relevant after you've comboed once. Hey, you combo once, you're in a good spot. You combo twice, you're probably winning the game. We've got some other things. If you're playing like a big bulky evolution deck, we got Devolution TM over here. If you're playing against Wailord, that's kind of the thing that you need to get you going, at least keep you in that matchup there. Healing, always a big no-no, so we'll see how it plays out tonight. But yeah, Hitmon Bros. Excited to play it. Yeah, I'm not sure how it sits right now in the overall meta. I know some people are down on it, but I've been enjoying it for sure. All right, looks like we are getting close to start time. Super pumped about this. Probably need to start putting up my Twitch dashboard again. I'm like streaming from OBS and I'm using the new restream because I'm streaming to YouTube and Twitch. So I probably need to get Twitch dashboard up so we can do predictions. But maybe we'll get predictions going up at a other tournament as we go. But anyway, I think we're hitting about that 8:29, 8:30 time frame. I'm just excited about getting these tournaments back on. The fact that people wanted to play in them, and the fact that Twinleaf is looking pretty sweet. Again, I'm excited to show you guys some of the new UI stuff. It looked really sweet when I was playing a couple games against myself earlier, so we'll try it out. All right, do we hit that 8:30 mark? Not quite yet. We're getting there. Anyone feel good about Hitmon Bros tonight? I just worry there's going to be like 3 psychic players, and then we just never can win the game. Let's just hope that never happens. All right. All right, round 1 going up, everyone. If you're watching, make sure to check in. We're going to get the bye. All right. Let's see if I remember how to do this. It's been a while since I've done some Limitless stuff. All right. We're an admin. Dashboard. Start tournament. Let's get to it. Let's do it. All right, and that's our first round. Missed a subscription. Thank you to whoever it was. Appreciate you. All right, and let's see what our pairings are. All right, we're playing Tomb Spirit. All right, let's get into it. Let's find ourselves a Tomb. There he is. I think Tomb is probably on Psychic. So let's see if we can get through it. Take a quick picture of these pairings. Shoot them out into the chat. Just like to make sure you're being thorough. All right, opponent is showing us Fog Crystal, but they are mulliganing. We do get to start Hitmonchan. I would like to draw 2 cards, of course. We get to go first. No Pokemon searches. A little rough here. We do got Hisuian Heavy Ball to start, though. So let's start there. Nothing in our prizes. Let's see if we can Trainer's Mail into something. Nope, nothing there. So now we're just on the don't get donked train. Probably just going to Marnie next turn. We could always tag call as well for Guzmahala. Let's go ahead and end our turn here. Playing against a spread deck, it looks like. So let's make sure we get Machop down ASAP. I would have loved to have gotten Machop down earlier. What's up, Olivia? Thank you. Appreciate you. We'll see how we do tonight. Not really interested in results too much. Just excited to be playing. Obviously, I like to win. I always like to win, Jet. All right, the Hisuian Heavy Ball of our own from Tomb Spirit over there. I kind of decided to do away. I don't know if you guys remember my old overlay with these things. There was like a lot going on with it. Let's just simplify it. That way you guys can kind of see on the right side of the screen here kind of what the plays are. Oh, here comes Monkey Dory down. Monkey Dory is pretty cool. This is Monkey Dory Screams Kofragigas. So we're definitely looking at a Kofragigas deck. Again, we're going to want to get Machop into Machoke ASAP if we can. Need a big draw. Resistance is always an issue, right? We got resistance 30 here. Here comes an Arven. So Buddy Poffin. I wonder if a Kofragigas deck would run. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to check in. Look at me, guys. Such a bad judge over here. Oh, we checked in. We're good. All right. Playing Arven. Still deciding what to get off that Arven. Gotta imagine energy plus. Like some way to get energy down. Maybe Buddy Poffin. Monkey Dory's in hand. We know that for sure. First time I've gotten 2 mulligans, it's kind of a blank, but you can see this is kind of what fighting has to do, right? We're running a lot of supporters because we don't have that on-board draw. All right, Buddy Buddy U-turn board is a really interesting decision here. I guess, probably not a lot of tools going on this deck. U-turn board's pretty cool. There goes routes. There goes not to. Since they're playing monkey, there's probably no bench barrier. So I think if we get into routes KO, would be pretty sweet. Large hand by our psychic player over there. No energy being thrown down just yet, but I think 100% we probably just have to go for the Marnie here. Monkey. Oh, there's a bench barrier Mew. All right. Energy to Uxie and probably going to spread 2 damage counters everywhere. Just to my Hitmonchan, of course, though. U-turn board on Uxie. All right. There's a Bird Keeper, which is absolutely awful. So 3 cards in my opponent's hand here. Just 3 cards? 3 cards is rough. I don't really want to Juniper away this entire hand, but I am interested in a tag call now. There's Cynthia and Caitlin. There's Guzma Hala. We got Strong Energy. I do have Brooklet Hill, and I do have the U-turn board here. Machop, Machoke in the deck, so we're going to want to play those down ASAP. We've got Okie Dokie in the mix as well, so let's do it. So Guzman Hala here, probably going to discard, probably looking at Raihan and Cynthia and Caitlin. These rest of the cards I kind of like. All right, let's get rid of those cards here. All right, let's go get our stuff. I kind of like Strong Energy here. Brooklet Hill, of course, and then Retreat Tool. Devolution Time is just not ready. So let's go Brooklet Hill. Let's grab ourselves a Machop. Let's throw it on down. We're going to go Strong Energy here. And then I think from this situation, let's just hit and run, and we'll stay in the active. So 20 damage here on the Uxie. That means that this Monkey Dory is going to be able to maybe manipulate it a bit. There's Kirlia. We're definitely looking to maybe getting Strong Energy was bad there because of this. Like maybe I should have played around it in second hindsight. Maybe not putting the damage counters. Because I am just going to try to go after this Kirlia. I kind of thought that the way that my opponent was playing out their hand, that they probably had access to Kirlia. But if we get to keep this Brooklet Hill around, I mean, we'll just go after the Kirlia. They've also got Xatu, which is pretty nasty. I might go after the Xatu, to be honest. Either way, we got some good looks here. I'm tempted more to Juniper than ever. I know it just feels so bad, but like I really need to get into Energy plus Machoke, but it really just depends on what I draw. So there's Energy on Monkey. Gonna play a VS Seeker, grab an Arvin here. Is this Professor's Letter? Probably for the Dark Energy. They've attached Psychic. And of course they could retreat and they could take the KO here on Hitmonchan. Weakness is plays kind of big into this matchup here. Yeah, there's Letter and there's Spell Tag. Now, obviously, we can't, now that I've said, we can't even really go after this Kirlia just because of this stupid bench barrier. So I'm definitely going to be wheeling here. There goes Darkness Energy on Monkey Dory. Let's see what gets done. Gonna Adrenabrain here. All right, ability is used. Let's see if our opponent decides just to spread or if they're going to go up into Monkey here. If they spread, big win for us. All right, Monkey it is. There goes the Spell Tag. I mean, this might just be like GG's, especially after we discarded Raihan here. All right. We're going to go up into Machop here. There's Level Ball. Level Ball is not really what we need at this moment in time. We need a lot, though. We need a lot. So let's Level Ball. I could grab Halucha. Halucha just feels kind of mid. Let's grab the top. Let's bench it here. I kind of just want to use the switch here. I could guarantee Machoke, but it's just not quite worth it. I think we just Juniper and just blah. We got to hit like so much. All right, not quite all the stuff that we need. There's Okie dokie. Let's go ahead and get into Machamp though, or at least Machoke here. There's Machoke. I'm going to attach an energy here, and then hopefully this teammates can carry us through this Monkey Dory and some of the other spread shenanigans that are happening. Yeah, we're gonna let the Hitmontop just go here. All right, let's end the turn. This is probably an L for us. I mean, just like Monkey plus Mew bench barrier is like really good. Like one or the other is really good. And now we have both against us. Oh, Psychic. Oh, Psychic. If you're a Hitmonbros player, you know the downside of playing the Psychics. I think we're gonna see some clairvoyant stuff going to Kirlia here. Monkey is weak to Psychic, so if we get rid of this Monkey, there's a lot of things that can go right or wrong for us. But Machoke is up, so it's get rid of Monkey and then deal with the situation. We're finding away Clavel. There's not a lot that does like actual damage from this deck, but Gallade's one of them. All right, and that's going to be the issue here, is that our Monkey might get KO'd. All right, here's a Guzma. Have they played a supporter yet? There's Dimension Valley. And this is going to be GG's if they Guzma up Okidogi. So if they Guzma up Okidogi and then have the extra energy for Gallade, I mean, not like we might as well just scoop at that point. So, yep, still deciding what this Guzma's going to be. Oh, Machoke. Okay. Yeah. That's a thing that can happen. Oh, Toon was saying oops in chat. Probably just picked the wrong one. It means we get to get playing. Sorry, bud. Mint Dogi, but didn't realize the new clicking target system. Yeah, that's one of the new UIs. Like, you're definitely, like, there's a lot more clicking involved. All right, here's Monkey. Would love to get rid of Dimension Valley. So we do have Training Core here. No energy to get back just quite yet. All right, going to retreat into Monkey Dory, attach counter energy to Glade, and then going to take care of business there. All right, let's go up into Hitmontop. It's got the free retreat here. Yeah, let's just play teammates. Let's just get the cards that we need. I would like a unit energy, and then I would like a field blower, please. Let's go unit energy here. Let's go field blower. Yep, let's go ahead and do yes and yes. Go ahead and retreat. We got Karina. I would have loved to get in something else kind of set up this turn. Still one energy away from Gallade, but like, what can we do? And then from here, we're going to Good Punch for the KO. And then we'll take a Clara, which might be fine, but we're pretty behind. We're losing this match. I don't know how we come back from it. Oh, Psychic. All right, there's Night Stretcher, so there's the guaranteed attachment, but they're going after Monkey Dory instead. Means they probably just have it in hand. Gonna play Energy Retrieval. That's even better. Gonna get those 2 energy back. They have the attachment to Gallade plus the attachment to Monkey Dory here. So again, being weak to Psychic here, we yeah, it's not looking good. I'm probably gonna play it out for a couple more turns, but like everything has 1 retreat plus Gallade is just got abilities and supporter search on lock. So I think we just say GG's on this one. but we do have to wait out the other round, so might as well be playing it. It's always kind of the thought that you have when you're playing in these tournaments, like, oh, I can't win, but how do you go from there? All right, there's a Marnie. If they play the Marnie, I'm not actually sad about that. And they've got quite a large hand over there, but it might be just full of air. All right. Yep, they're going to play that anyway. We got Pokédoll, which is a good stall, at least. There's Frozen City. Gonna go up into Glade here. Chicka chicka. Chow. Probably getting slapped here. Now, what's cool is energy's got to shoot back, right? And then we might be able to find a way. Like I'm probably gonna Stadium Nav here for Silent Lab just to get Frozen City out of the play. We'll in them down significantly. Then Monkey and Mew don't work. And of course, we do have a free retreater here, so all we gotta do is just get a little lucky off the Stadium Nav. We flipped heads and tails. Training Court might not be the worst, obviously. Let's go Training Court here. Let's go Pokédoll. Let's go ahead and rip an in. Let's see what we grab. We got Hitmonlee, we got Riolu, we got Halucha. None of those are particularly good. Let's go ahead and Training Court, though. Back in Energy. Let's grab said Energy here. I do want to go ahead and just throw that energy on Riolu. Let's retreat into the Pokédoll and let's end our turn. Again, we're stalling. We're stalling, chat. Hold. All right. Level Ball. What's left in the deck? Another spreader. I guess Go for Gigas hasn't come out yet. There's Misdreavus. Miss Magus would be bad. Miss Magus would be really, really bad. We were coping. I mean, when you look, you can see the meta game like once the game starts, and so you see that there's a psychic player, and you're like, oh, hope to dodge them. It's kind of fun. These kind of like inner like workings of like a small tournament such as this. It's like, oh, I just gotta dodge this, and I'm feeling pretty confident about these other matchups. Yeah, it's fun how it works out. It's like our local league. Like I have to play Devolution TM at our local league. We got Wailord, I got Metal, I got this Magnezone Metal. So you gotta play Devolution TM against those matchups. You got Wochian Grass, which that card's kind of busted against Devolution TM, especially with those low HPers. I think that list might, if against spread, I don't know how that list ever wins. All right, gonna get back Dimension Valley and Guzma. So have they training courted yet? So Tomb's gonna probably training court first. There's a Mimikyu. I don't really think I like the benching of the Mimikyu here over the Misdreavus. Or really just leave that spot open potentially. I guess, I mean, like this game doesn't really matter too much. So again, Tomb is winning and crushing me so good. So no criticisms. But I do think that leaving that spot open and not putting down like a 70 HP basic would be ideal. Just going to spread there. Interesting. I mean, obviously Guzma in hand is the real problem here, right? Yeah, I think we're just going to call that GG's. Hand's bad. Guzma is going to get rid of Riolu and Lucario. We've got no recovery in hand. Machamp is down. Yeah, let's just say GG's. I do not see any of the outs from there. So yeah, let's leave that game. Kudos to them. Let's hop in here. We got 5-5 on prizes between Nevs and Porg. Let's see, and this is Artie. I haven't seen Artie play in a while. Let's hop in there and see what they're playing. Ooh, speaking of Wochian Grass, I think that's what we got on the table here. So yeah, Badoo in the bin. Yeah, this has got to be Wochian. Let's make sure that we submitted that we lost. Hey, cool thing so far. No server outages. That is always so pumped for that. No server. Just the best. Absolute best. All right. No Wo-Chien in play. 31 cards still in the deck. I think Wo-Chien's good. I'm just like not a believer, I guess is what it is. Like I saw it get played this last week at my locals, and like it could do some pretty cool things. It just didn't quite get done what it needed to get done. I got a message from someone here. Oh, Tomb sent me just GG's. Cool. All right. Green's gonna draw a card here. What is this? Is this light metal over here? Battle Legion. Attack does 10 more damage for each of your bench Pokemon. It isn't affected by weakness. And then Slicing Blade is 100. Is that the right Zacian? I usually just always think of the other one, the one that has like the attack that like grabs energy from the discard pile and attaches it. Can't remember exactly which one that is, but I think it has a second attack that does 130. So I don't really think of the Battle Legionization as being one that's played too often. Oh, yeah, this is definitely Wo-Chien. If you're playing Hapu in your deck, you're definitely trying to get to the bottom pretty fast here. So Hapu, look at the top 6 cards of your deck, put 2 of them in your hand, discard the others. Or you see that deck was at 31 just a turn ago. We're at 23, baby. Like, that's what this deck is trying to do. Energy on Grottle here. Gossifleur still in the active. Battle Compressor. Oh, yeah, for sure. There's probably going to be at least 1 or 2 more cards added to the discard pile here. What's cool here is, yeah, the other Zacian. Yeah, I think that's the one I was talking about. I think the one that has the grab energy from the discard and then the 130. I can't remember exactly which one it is, but this is just one I remember seeing this one before and being a little underwhelmed by Battle Legion. Like 10 for each of your bench Pokemon. Like this is maximum 70 damage for 1 energy, which is still like reasonable. But I mean, obviously, better cards in Gym Winter Challenge. That's me being a little nice. But with metal, you got to play what you got to play. This is probably light metal, is what I'm assuming. This is definitely have a Dead Maniac vibe to it. Hitting for 70 is definitely good in a list like this where you're trying to be like, pumping out attacks. So I'm not sure. Heatran's powered up though, so that's pretty cool. And this Zacian is about to take a KO on this Gossifleur. So there it is. For me, talking a little bit of smack about it, there it is, just smacking in. So, all right, Torterra's powered up though. So you got Torterra, you got Beautifly. I mean, benching the Bronzor. Artie's been out of the loop for a while. I don't know if Artie knows what Wo-Chien does. So there's a couple prizes available. It's going to do 120 to 2 things. It could take Cobalion, and it could take the Bronzong or the Jirachi. So there's definitely a 2-prize turn available at some point. We just got to get some energy onto these cards. So you got Cherim. So you got that energy. I like to see this Zarude maybe getting some energy on it. Zarude's really cool. Jungle Whip, 80 plus 80 more damage. If you put all the energy back into your hand, it does 80 more. So 160 plus energy conservation. It's kind of like Kyogre, though. Like, you do all that, and then all of a sudden you get hexed, and you're like, oh. I do think that this deck is kind of weak to hex. But the cool thing about kind of being weak to hex is that Wo-Chien doesn't have an ability. So if you're setting up that Wo-Chien turn while your opponent's setting up the hex turn, you can sometimes get around it. Obviously, you just need to already have an energy attached, or you need to have that Raihan in hand with also the Wo-Chien in hand, plus a way to get something out of the active if you're trying to protect it. So all those things to think about as we're talking Gym Leader Challenge. Can you outmaneuver your opponent's maneuver? The mind games, Chad. The mind games. All right, Arzon in play. We got 2 full benches. How busted would Parallel City be right now, or Avery? Really on either side. All right. Zamazenta, Heatran are the 3 I really like on the bench. I wonder if Artie, Oops All Deoxys, I'm calling him Artie, that's his Discord name. I wonder if Oops All Deoxys has like a scoop up net, or maybe it's playing like a Sorolla as a cool tech card. Be interesting to see some counterplay there. See if any of these other games are still going up too. Got a tournament to run. Looks like ours is the only game that's finished. I'm a pretty quick player. I think I know when to concede, so no surprise that we finished early. Hey, what's up, Smarkus? Yeah, we're spectating. We got slapped by Psychic in the first round playing Hitmon Bros, but we're looking at Artie playing against Green over here. Green Phyrexia, which is a magic term for those of you who know about Phyrexia. Green is playing Sightseer. I'm sorry, chat. We are seeing a card I have never seen played before. Sightseer. You may discard any number of cards from your hand, then draw cards until you have 5 cards in your hands. If you can't draw any cards in this way, you can't play this card. Sightseer. That is an interesting card. Chat, let me know. You ever seen Sightseer? And have you ever seen Sightseer being played? That's kind of bonkers. And I don't know everything about GLC, but I know a lot. I know a lot of cards. So the fact that, I'm getting surprised here in a Twinleaf tournament of all things is pretty sick. I guess Sightseer makes a ton of sense over something like, Caitlyn or Kofu in a deck like this. I wonder what Mahone would feel about a card like Sightseer. I've just been loving kind of his vibe with hating Kofu recently. Like, I like Kofu, but I just love that he hates it. It's so cool. He's such a showman. I love it. Yeah, it does feel a little bit interesting to play it when your hand is that large, but I mean, this is Wo Chien. You're just trying to get to the end of your deck. And the interesting part of it all is that you discarded the Wo Chien, right? Like, this is the Wo Chien for those of you who don't know. You've probably seen live Wo Chien reaction. So if you have 3 or fewer cards in your deck, it is 20 to the active and then 120 to 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon. People talked about how busted Amazing Rare Raikou was. And then people are like, hey, it's not dead. It's still here. So here is Wo Chien. Pretty cool. All right. Finally getting the knockout here with Torterra. Torterra is a beast. So 70 damage here on the Wo Chien. Or not the Wo Chien, the Torterra from the Zacian. Getting some KOs, though. We're at 5 to 4 on prizes. I guess I can switch views. It's been a while since I've switched views. How do we do it here? Do I have to wait till... Oh, here we go. Switch sides button. There's just a button, chat. All right. So, going to play Adventure Bag here. Adventure Bag lets our opponent, or I say opponent here, but it lets Artie get 2 Pokemon tools, reveal them, and put them into their hand. Probably looking for some damage or HP buff tools here. I got to imagine that Heatran's going to get in here. Heatran's got Fighting Fury Belt on it. That's 190. To be honest, I think I would have liked to see the Fighting Fury Belt go on the Cobalion. Because I think you're taking the KO anyway, right? 160? Yeah, so you are. And then, this does let the Heatran survive the Zarude attack. Although, does it have resistance to grass? It does, 30. Right? So this is doing 160. So yeah, it does let the Heatran survive the Zarude attack unless there's a Field Blower play coming. But the Cobalion is just Wo Chien 5. All right, we're at 6 cards in deck. All right, that's a number that's scary. So, this could be the turn. We're going to see Clara being played. That could definitely be Wo Chien plus 2 energy here, which are definitely in the discard pile. Turtwig, Wo Chien coming to hand. Again, not enough space on the bench for all of those. It's going to boil down to a couple things. So, like, Wo Chien can take 2 prizes, right? Like, it can take... I don't know who I'm rooting for. I think I'm just rooting for a good game. And I think that's what we're getting. So, that's kind of what I'm enjoying here. Wo Chien's got Recycle Energy on it, though. That's pretty sick and busted. Again, still needs the Field Blower here. Is the Field Blower down? Field Blower's down. So this is not going to be easy KO. So I think what I actually like here is a retreat into Wo Chien. Do the Wo Chien thing this turn. See if you can recycle it the next turn. And then if Wo Chien can take 4 prizes, you could probably clean up with Zarude. Because you're going to sign to set up Heatran. Yeah, I think that this is maybe tough here. I think that's kind of maybe a tough decision there. Probably just didn't have the cards. I mean, it still didn't get down to 3 cards in deck. So putting damage on Heatran better than nothing, but tough. All right, Iron Crown is a sweet card. I've only played against this card in Async League. So deleting Slash, if your opponent has 3 or more bench Pokemon, it does 80 more damage. So of course it's doing 120 right now for 2. I think that's a really interesting card. I think it just like forces your opponent to like bench in certain ways. And then like it's 3 or more. So, having just 2 bench Pokemon is really awkward for a lot of decks. So it's almost always turned on, especially in a format where you have like Fan Rotom and Buddy Buddy Poffin and Battle VIP Pass. Like it's always going to be turned on. So really cool card, really cool include. The person I played against was Count Sligoo, so shout out to them for their awesome metal list. Expertly piloted against my spread deck. Smacked you right in the face. Metal's always one of those matches. It's just tough to play against. All right. Metal Energy to Zamazenta. Here's Metal Saucer. So I have to think that this match is going to go to the metal player. Attaching to Iron Crown. I actually kind of like that. Iron Crown is going to KO almost every single thing on that side of the field. It's going to miss out on Wo-Chien. It's going to miss out on Beautifly, unless there's like a Muscle Band or something else in the mix. But like, this Shaman ain't doing it. Shaman might take a KO on Heatran, and then Iron Crown can do the business. And then you got Zamazenta there just to clean up. So, it'll be cool. Cool to see. All right. See what else is got. I'm going to check real quick. See if anyone needs me. I doubt anyone ever needs me. People are just so good at participating in tournaments these days. You guys play a lot more tournaments than me. All right, other game still isn't finished yet. That's all fine. We're still watching this one. We got VS Seeker for Clara. Gonna play Clara again. So energy back. Turtwig into Grottle. We're down to 5 cards in deck. Still need 2 more cards. Gonna have a Z-Man showing. This is Z-Man's deck. Where's he at? I mean, this deck has won a lot. Like this Wo-Chien deck. Again, for me not to be kind of a believer, it's just because of the one time I've seen it. Like I do think the deck is really good. But it's really hard to pilot. Really hard to pilot. And you rely a little bit on the Shaman. I think every single match I've seen, the Shaman has really come out as an attacker. And I think when you're relying on Kangaskhan-esque attacks in a type that isn't colorless with an HP Pokemon that's only 70, things are a little awkward. Shaman does take the KO on Heatran. And so now Artie can take the KO in kind of a couple different manners. I think you could even go Cobalion, which if there is a chance, Cabalion's missing, isn't it? Because it's 30 for each prize card. So this is only doing 60. So yeah, I'll say if there was a chance that Cobalion could take the KO, I like going up into Cobalion if you can get 2 energy on it, because then you kind of stop Wo-Chien from taking the prize without a gust effect. But again, only 2 prizes being taken here. It's just going to be, I think, too little too late for our grass player on that side, sadly. Got set up, did the stuff, got their deck down. Wo-Chien is powered up on the bench. Just going to be a little short. And the 2 KOs, just not going to be enough. I think that's a deck. I probably have to play Wo-Chien now. I got to. It's such a cool deck. It's right up my alley, too. I know that Z-Man calls Grass Spread kind of a meme deck, but I think it would be kind of cool in here. Is it 30 plus? 30 plus. Shout out, thank you, appreciate you, Olivia. It is 30 plus, so yeah, it is taking us 90 damage. So again, that Raihan I would probably attach to Cobalion, do another energy to it, go up into it to stop the Wo-Chien from taking that KO. I mean, at this point, you're just so far ahead though, so it doesn't really matter. I don't mind the Iron Crown taking the KO. But that was just a thought. Parallel here. Also brutal. I think the only real comeback here is you got to get back into Torterra here. And it's got to be, I mean, Torterra's only doing 150 now. Dang. Yeah, this is tough. I don't think that there is a way for grass to win this game. They would need the extra evolution Pokemon to do 200 to KO Zamazenta, because Zamazenta's doing 220. So if you have a Luxurious Cape and a Torterra plus 2 energy, which again, there's like 15 cards in hand over here. I say 15. It's actually just 11. We got confirmation of it right up here. That'd be cool. Olivia saying, Kabalian's so good, I can just never find a reason to cut it in my own metal deck. I think it's really good too. I think its one issue is always this. It's got 120 HP in a type that really prides itself on being bulky. So it is a really good late game attacker. So getting it like in those moments is just absurd and bonkers. I've not included it in a couple. I don't know. I don't say it's easy to play around, but like 120 HP is nothing to scoff at. There's a lot of other things that you can use as your last attacker too. I've seen a lot of times people just like quick guard 2 to stall, so it's kind of nice to have kind of a little quick guard stall attack. So yeah, there's that too. I do like Kabalion more and more. Good card. Good card, strong card. All right. Got Roselia back. Got out of the parallel here. But just, again, just going to be short on this. Wo-Chien survives the Iron Crown attack. But if it takes a KO, it's just retreat into Zamazenta, right? Like, there's no way there's not an energy in Artie's hand. He's got 8. There's Torterra, though. Torterra is doing, again, actually, Torterra's just doing 100. I guess I just thought Wo-Chien was in my head. But we're going to use Hazardous Greed here. The greed, chat. The greed. Again, can't take a KO. Can't take a KO here. Took 2 KOs. I don't know how you couldn't take a KO there with what the bench was having anyway with Wo-Chien. So now it's just attach, retreat. Oh, it even got the Guzma, though. So, cooked. Our metal player had it all. Our grass player was cooked every which way. We're going to see Retaliate here. Oh, that's right. I didn't get to show you guys this because I conceded. But, like, they've included, like, card of the games at the end of stuff and some statistics. So it's really cool to see that in Twinleaf. It's getting to be a real client, guys. It's getting to be a real client. All right. We still have one game. It's 3-2 in prizes. Let's hop in here and see what we got. Oh, it looks like that game's over too. Or is it? Oh, there we go. All right. What's down here? Is this Nevs? So we got the water mirror. Oh, please don't be playing bench bears. Oh, there's rough seas. Oh, that's rough. So that's good to know about. Kyogre over here. Is this a fishy jump type list? I think this looks like Hydro Pump. Also playing rough seas. Gosh. People must hate me playing in tournaments knowing that I've got... What's up, Artie? Yeah, dude, good game. That Wo-Chien deck was like, we could see it setting up those double prizes, but you just never gave it a chance. You were on the gas the entire time. It was cool to see. It was cool to see Metal do well. It was cool to see you back. Haven't seen you since Scarboder days. Now, based on boards, I gotta assume that Nevs is winning. He's got 1 prize left. I mean, gotta be, right? Nevs, well, actually, was it? Nevs has 3 prizes left over here? Is that right? Now I'm like, who am we looking at? This is definitely Nevs right here. All right, evolve Sobble into Drizzile. Is it gonna be enough? All right, Pot Helmet there. Garba's gonna make a comeback. All right. Here's Guzma for the win. GG's. That's sick. Hate to see Nevs lose to his own deck, though. He's such a good Brazilian Wales player. All right, let's see if we got them reporting. So yeah, 3 clear winners. Last Porg already getting the win there, and then Tomb Spirit beat me. Psychic versus Fighting. Fun first round. It's good to be back. So let me go ahead and to let everyone know that pairings are coming up. All right, pairings coming up. Let's do it. Look at that. We finished early too. All right, pairing the next round. And hey, we're playing that Wo Chien deck. We get to see it in person. All right, there's our parents. Let's find ourselves a green Phyrexia. Where you at, friend? There's green all the way down there. All right. Invite him to a GLC game. Let's find our Ninja Bros. All right, let's get to it. Excited. No bench bearing grass, or at least in this grass deck. A lot of squishy mons. I think Halucha and Hitmontop going to be doing a lot of work. Torterra, always scurry. So we'll have to make sure we playing that Devo. 100 is Grottle's HP. So I think we can get there. All right. It's Tails, but we do have the Hitmonchan start. And we got Level Ball and Ultra Ball too. Into Badoo. You love to see it, chat. So let's go Professor's Letter here. Let's grab this and this. Let's go ahead and throw one here. So here's the dealio. Level Ball probably needs to get us Machop. I don't want any Wo Chien shenanigans. We're just not going to let it even happen. Let's go ahead and end our turn here. We got Ball Guy, which is pretty busted too. Nest Ball, Quick Ball still in the deck. Issue becomes if we get Vadooed. But it's not like too much of an issue because we're already kind of behind a turn regardless. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. All right, here's some balls being played. Level ball. Our opponent's copying us, chat. Tell them to stop copying me. All right. Level ball. Find in. Probably, gotta assume Turtwig. Beautifly is pretty important in this deck too. I could see prioritizing Wurmple over Torterra or Turtwig based on the hand. Rosalia is interesting. That means that there's probably more ball search. Or Turtwig's in hand. Turtwig, Rosalia here. That's scary. All right, Gossiflor 2. Would love to get in the combo ASAP if we could. We got Devo in hand. We can't discard Devo. We're going to need it for this matchup. We'll have to see if our opponent decides to switch out. If they don't want to give up the free prize of Badoo. They are going to do that. And they are going to call for family here. I would love to draw Hand Disruption. Is it to the bench? It is on the bench. So we're okay with this. I'm tempted, hear me out, chat. Very tempted to go strong energy for the KO here. Very tempted. All right, there's Hitmontop. So let's go Ball Guy. Nest Ball, Quick Ball, Team Magma's Great Ball. This is a pretty good turn to just get down an Okie Dokie. And then attach an energy to it. I don't really want to do much else. If we get this hand disrupted, I'm going to be a little sad. But I don't want to play out anything, I don't think. Oh, you know what? I didn't do the thing that I wanted to do, but I think that's okay anyway. Um, let's just go ahead and hit and run, and then let's not use the ability. Should have definitely did what I said I was going to do. Strong energy attach and just go ahead and take this KO. Now we're going to be maybe a little sad that there's like Grottle into Roserade and to get evolution set up. Only 3 cards in hand, though. We don't have any supporters to play, but I don't even think that I'm that sad about that. Because next turn, we can go, quick ball away something. Get Hitmonlee. We could Ultra Ball even into Halucha, and we could throw Halucha down too to get the Grottle KO'd. We'll see how it goes here. All right, Le Parfum. Gonna play Iono. Iono, not the worst, not the best. So we do have Rainbow Energy here, so we could get Okie Dogging. I could even go like Aurora or Rainbow, Guzma up, something big. So here's a scoop up. I wonder what the scoop up's gonna be. Oh, we're gonna go Rosalia Roserade. Okay, I respect that. I might end up going after Cherim, but I think that Torterra is the issue here. All right. They're gonna, if they let me hit and run here. Let me hit and run again. But we drew Brooklet Hill, and that's the problem here. Is we drew Brooklet Hill, which means that we can get into the combo. And so I'm very interested in, I think it's the Cherim. It's the Cherim that does the thing, right? So let's go Brooklet Hill here. Let's go find our Hitmonlee. I think I just want a Rainbow Energy there. Let's Guzma up. Let's just put Rosalia in the active. And then let's go ahead and special combo here. Let's just get rid of that. All right, and Raihan's pretty good here. Raihan lets us do Hitmon top next turn if we do see a KO. I'm hoping we went for the right one. I can never remember. I think it's Cherim. Another reason to go after Cherim there is if they do evolve it, I think it has 80 HP. Same with Gossifleur. So Gossifleur is in Hitmon top range. They also have to have like energy retreat. So if they're energy retreating, they're not, doing other stuff here. I mean, Badoo is just such a free prize, just hanging out over there, right? Poor Badoo. The fact that Okie Dokie is like pretty good too. Yeah, there's Cotton Lift, which is the search up 2 basic energy cards. We made our assumptions right. Cotton Lift gonna grab those 2 energy. Again, still have Roserade shenanigans here. We have no basic energy in the discard pile, which is a bit of a problem. Oh, here comes Raihan, though. There's Raihan energy on Grottle. Torterra is only doing 100, but potentially 150. I think I'll probably still just like Aurora energy onto Okie Dokie, but we're definitely going to Pokegear to see what we can grab. And Brooklet Hill gives us access to Hitmon top if it doesn't get bumped. So that's a card we don't want to get bumped. I'm probably going to go ahead and Muscle Band. Oh, hey, look, there's Cherubi. I hope my opponent's played against Hitmonbros before and doesn't just bench a 50 HP. Cherubi right now. This could be rough if that's the case. All right, gonna play Ultra Ball here, thinning the deck down. Gonna discard some of those energies. This is what we got in our opponent's discard pile. Gonna put Torterra into hand. Here comes Torterra. We're going to get rid of some evolution Pokemon here. So that'll be nice. All right, going to use Le Parfum here. So we have some pretty cool... Which platform is this? Yeah, this is called Twinleaf, man. Check it out. It's got play.twinleaf.gg. Not all the cards are available. It's an open beta currently. But go check it out. Oh, you know what? I didn't check in. I'm bad at this. Hitmonlee's been knocked out. Let's go up into Hitmonchan here. There's a Ninja Boy. Ninja Boy could just like do the thing for us, and then we could attach here and just go blah. Let's Brooklet Hill there. See what we got. Yeah, do I want to go Riolu here instead? I mean, I really like just using Ninja Boy this turn. Because it's not like we're doing anything else. So let's go Ninja Boy. Let's go find Hitmontop. You guys can see the power. And then we can Raihan the following turn and do some cool things. Let's go Muscle Band here. Let's go Aurora Energy. Let's just discard Pokegear. And then let's finishing combo. What do we take? 2 prizes? Yep. Hey, draw 2. And look, there's Teammates. Teammates is pretty busted. All right. All right, let's see where we're at here. Page. Bearings. Cool. All right, gonna put Gossifleur down. Gonna play Hapu here. Do they actually have a GLC format to be played? And what platform are you playing on? What's up? Yeah, we're playing Twinleaf. Yeah, this is Twinleaf. So yeah, Twinleaf is play.twinleaf.gg. It's an online client, a fan-made online simulator where you can play GLC. Not all the cards are printed in, but like I think every single list in on the Tricky Gym website is available. So just something to think about. But it's busted. We run Twinleaf tournaments. We do it. We're gonna do it every Monday. But yeah, Charles, the platform is Twinleaf. Yeah, it's pretty good content. I love it. All things are good about it. All right, that goes down. Now, do I Riolu? I think we just got an Okie Dokie here. All right, so I do have Raihan. So Raihan lets me get the attachment. I would like to maybe get going on the combo again. So I could like Rescue Stretcher those 3 back in. Raihan and Energy. Or maybe I just Teammates and grab. I think that's the plan. So let's go Rescue Stretcher. We're going to put cards into our deck here. Let's get our combo back. All is good. Let's play Teammates here. I want Machoke. I want Lucario. We're getting kind of close to, Wo-Chien territory. And then let's just go ahead and good punch. Let's take care of Torterra. And let's just make things difficult for our opponent in general. So yeah, we got 2 prizes left. I think Okie Dokie is at least going to take 1 more. If they do take a prize, Machamp is huge. We do have 2 energy too. So if they do KO, we could go Clara and just start attaching energies. Which, like, I don't hate either. Of course, that takes an energy out of my discard pile. So Cotton Lift got all the energy in hand. They're down to 19 cards. We've got Super Bench Barrier in play here. And our opponent's just going to chalk it in. Hey, yeah. We did it. I thought that matchup would kind of be like that, in all honesty. So there's that. All right. 1-1. Looks like Tomb Spirit won their game rather quickly, too. Let's check where we're at in our other game here. It is right here. The coolest part about it is spectating. They having an issue, or are we having an issue? All right. Is that not the right game? Sometimes you do a DM like that. Oh, they got another game over here. All right. Let's check it out. All right. So we're going to see Artie from the last game. We're seeing this busted water deck. Is he even playing the Articuno over here? But we're all set up. Parallel City in play. I don't know whose turn it in. No game actions have been currently played. Does it have a little turn marker? Oh, we know whose turn it is. It's Artie's. There's a little blue light right here. Is that blue? I don't know. I'm colorblind, chat. Help me out. Hey, what's up? Yeah, tourney's going pretty well. We're 1-1, which is great. We lost the sidekick round 1, which is always a tough match, but a super fun one to have against Tomb Spirit. Tomb Spirit currently sitting at 2-0. We just beat Wo-Chien Grass, and now we're getting to sit down and just spectate an awesome match between Metal and Water. We got our Water player actually on this side, all set up. Love that they're playing Basculin. I like Basculin a lot. Vulpix, very good too. Just the fact it gets it to the bench means that you can evolve it, but also getting something like Drizzle to hand is really important. But of course, you just don't need it when you have Dive Ball. Based on what was either prioritized or in hand earlier, I don't know if Drizzyle's in the deck. So if this Dive Ball does get Drizzile, pretty busted here. I don't think Dive Ball revealed there, did it? I don't know. Is that a bug, a feature? Dive Ball should have revealed something there, but I'm assuming it's going to get played. There's the Drizzile. So Drizzile is happening. This is, people say Fan Run's pretty busted, and it is. But let me tell you about Drizzile Shady Dealings. If you're not complaining about Drizzile and Inteleon, don't complain about Fan Run, right? This card's just busted. At least in my opinion. I just really love busted consistency cards, right? Like, it's hard to be like, these cards shouldn't be in the format because they just let us play the game, right? Like, they might let us play the game better or faster, but like, I just want consistency pieces. Just let me have them. Just so happens that like Inteleon and Fan Run are both like pretty good attackers outside of what they do as well. So, there's that debate, but I just really like that they exist. Like, I want more role compression in Gym Leader Challenge. So don't take that away from me. All right, Dive Ball does reveal correctly. Awesome. All right, Thistle Hand. Oh, all right, taking that knockout. It's a Titan, just big boy. Special Horn. If it has any special energy attack, it's doing 140 plus 80. That's 220, baby. That is Heatran gone. All right. This is going to be tough because, like, Metal. Hot take, I miss Shady Dealings in Standard. we think we all miss Shady Dealings. Shady Dealings is such a good card. Obviously, we get it in GLC, so there's that. Variation in deck support engines. Yeah, that's what makes it fun. Obviously, we all want our favorite type to be balanced, right? We all want our favorite type to have a chance. So that's where a lot of like the discussion comes from, right? We just want fighting to have uh the clay doll that draws tons of cards. Like I get where you're coming from, but like fighting has an identity. Punch you in the face. You need one energy to do it. Maybe that's what fighting just needs to keep doing. Would I get the clay doll and play it in a tournament? For sure. For sure. Will not be sad about that. But yeah, that's where we're at. All right. Well, that round is over. Waiting for them to report. If they don't report, I'll just go ahead and report. I have that ability. All right. Let's go to tournament stuff. Gosh, you told me a year ago I'd be running these tournaments. Would have never believed you guys. All right. I believe it was last Porg that got it. All right. At least that game. It looks like they played a couple games. Oh yeah. All right. Last Porg got it. Let's send it. Let's get our next round going up. All right. Details. All right. Got to send the message out to everyone. Hey, pretty smooth so far. Love when it's smooth. All right, we get to play Artie. Let's do it. There's 2-2-0s, and that will be fun to see. Hopefully, we finish up our match early and we can go that way. Let me tell everyone not to forget to check in, as I forgot to check in last round. Do what I say, chat. Don't do what I do. All right, and then let's make sure we check in. Looks like Nev's dropped, which is a little sad. I would love to see people play all the way to the end, but that's not everyone's prerogative, and that's okay. I'm not going to judge anyone. Let's hit the check-in button. Let's find our friend here. What was Oops All Deaxis is his name. Where you at? Artie. There it is. All right. GLC, we are playing Flying Ninja Boys. No time limit. Let's go. All right. Print a dragon Swablu. Could always play Lucario that draws too if you want Pokemon fighting. Yeah. That Lucario is so busted. Oh, okay. Oh, you're asking why the win? We watched your last game, and I just considered that was what was up because no one had reported it as a win then. So, do I need to go back and change that? We've only got 6 players tonight, Sarmakis. Very small tournament. Porg, let me know if I need to change that real quick. Sorry, we were watching the game and then no one had reported the DC'd, so I just assumed that last game was. We didn't finish. I DC'd twice mid-game. Oh, my bad, guys. Well, I thought we saw a winner there, so I just assumed that you had conceded because of that. My bad. No, there isn't a report. I guess I just assumed. My bad, guys. Do you want me to repair? That's definitely on me. We had I think a couple minutes left, so that was on me for just being maybe overly hasty. I'll leave it up to you guys. Just let me know. It felt like Artie was in a pretty strong position. I thought that you had conceded knowing that we were going to time. And so that was on me when I saw the game ended and it said defeat. Maybe I think we're finding maybe the first time when viewing your opponent's matches can be inaccurate information. My bad, guys. Artie, I'm going to leave it up to you. Did you feel like you could win that game? And then if not, You let me know. Yeah, I reported. I reported it because I saw that match. Yeah, my bad on that one. Overly hasty on my part. Let me go ahead and exit out this game. We'll change the last round to a tie, and that's on me, guys. How you guys feel about tie? That should still put one of you guys in the finals. Just don't know who it is. All right. Tournament page. Let's go to admin, dashboard, advanced options. All right, let's delete the round. Let's go back. Edit the tournament. Sorry, trying to do all this at the same time. If you guys are talking to me in chat. Tie, okay. All right, cool. Let's do tie, and then we'll repair. Thanks, you guys, for being understanding. My bad on that one. I just assumed, and you know what they say about assuming. So let's go. So many things you have to click through here. Let's go to pairings. Let me go to your matchups. We'll call that a tie. That match, call it a tie. And then let's get to our dashboard. Let's repair that. No, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for being so understanding. All right, and then let's pair the next round for real. It's going to put me in the bye. I can feel it. Cool. And that means, oops, you're playing pork, or oops, you're playing Tomb Spirit, and I'm playing pork. All right. All right, there we go. Let's get to it. All right, finally, the magic can happen. Can't believe they let me run events, guys. All right. We are 1-1. We are playing some water. We're getting some help from our water opponent. Plus, we're starting Okie Dokie, and we're going second. So, like, just busted, right? Plus, we have tag call. So let's level ball on deck here. I do want to get Machop here. Let's check if we got tag call. If we got Guzmahala. We do have Guzmahala. So we got guaranteed Okie Dokie next turn if our hand doesn't get disrupted. So we are on the backup plan. So let's grab a choke. And let's bench him a chop here. Let's go energy and let's just end our turn. I mean, this, if it works out, this will be absolutely busted. If we get to go tag call into Guzmahala into energy punch. We do get Marnie there. That's a little sad. Marnie busted. We got some looks though, right? I get to bench and then I get to play Marnie myself. So like we're still in like a reasonable spot. We just need to find really any energy here would KO the Remoraid. So if they like retreat into the Articuno, sad. But like we'll find a way here. We know we have access to the combo. I didn't think that we'd get hand disrupted. Maybe like getting into the combo was ideal. If they do go masculine here, though, at least I get to go like smack. Um, Counter reversal energy are always things to really think about. So we'll see how it plays out here. All right, going to gather the crew. Let's see what they end up grabbing. They have to grab probably Sobble and then one of the big boys. All right, there's Riolu. Just going to go ahead and drop down U-turn board while we got it. Let's go ahead and Marnie here. We didn't find the energy, which is really rough, if I'm going to be honest. Which is really, really rough. So we got to start going combo. So I'm going to go ahead and bench that, and then let's end our turn. Really heads up play there to Marnie us. So good. Like that's fighting's weakness, right? We got Marnied and things were said. Now the good thing is there's not a lot of energy acceleration going on in these Wailord decks. So I think that we're gonna get a couple turns before they actually do stuff. We got Birdkeeper into combo going on as well. So do we get greedy? Do I go Birdkeeper and hope to draw an energy, or do we just Karina to guarantee the energy? Issue with Karina is we'd have to get Escape Rope as well to get Okidogi out of the active. Now we're going to see Irida. Irida's pretty busted here. Irida's probably Sobble, maybe a way to get into Octillery as well, although obviously Sobble can find that same card too. But we're going to see a setup board. So again, less interested now about Okidogiing. Obviously hitting it early would have been busted, but we didn't. Obviously thinking about the backup plan, we went with Chop, but if I had this as Hitmonchan last turn, would we have been any better off? I think the answer is probably still no. You can see kind of like Hitmonbro is busted, but like sometimes it's not doing its best. Need a lot to go right. All right, here's the Titan. Yeah, so how do you get the artwork? So I need you to go to the Twinleaf Discord. You'll find that. I don't know if you're part of the Cardboard Warriors. Just search Twinleaf Discord link. I think there's an infinite link. You can also, if you look at this tournament on Limitless, if you can find this GLC tournament on Limitless, you'll find the link to the Twinleaf Discord there as well. Someone has posted the card. It's from Amy. So like search like JSON, JSON, and you'll find where they have the images. You'll go to your profile, you'll go to add images, and then it will all pop up. So that's the way to do it. Thanks for asking that question. And if you need any help, let me know. I wish that I had Ron here. Ron's got it. Oh, hey, look, we just drew the energy. To be honest, I probably should have waited to play the energy in case we draw strong, but we didn't. That's okay. So let's go evolution energy here. And let's just grab a Machoke. Protect ourselves from like a Kyogre or something like that. Let's just go ahead and hit and run, and we'll stay in the active. Ron, heads up to Ron GLC. I think that's maybe how you'll find him on YouTube. He did a whole intro guide on YouTube about how to get into Twinleaf. So check him out. I probably should have that video up as like a command that you guys can check out. Check out Ron's video. Check out his YouTube video. So good. All right, here's tag call. Guzmahala, Mallow, and Lana. This is the all-important turn. We got everything we need here. So we'll 100% Nest Ball into Hitmonlee. I could Aurora Energy. We got two other energies that will work with Okidogi, so getting rid of Aurora, not so bad. They're going to discard Mao and Lana. I can tell you that I love to see that more than any other thing in the planet. But I think we're about to see Rough Seas here. And Rough Seas is going to make this boy real sad. We can't Field Blower Rough Seas because of bad things, right? All right, there's Counter Energy. There's Rough Seas. I don't really care that they're going to heal this 30 off of Basculin, right? Just like it doesn't matter. Unless their last card is in Talion. Like, does not matter. Does not matter. I think playing out the rough seas here is a little meh too. Because I would definitely want to wait to play this rough seas until I'd like hit them on top. Because like everything's going to survive. So there's that. But obviously, like 90 snipe here into the Titan could be brutal. 2 cards in hand though. What are the last 2 cards? All right. There's Stadium Nav, right? So sometimes you just get lucky. We need Hitmonlee here. Let's go Stadium Nav. Sometimes you just double tails, chat. Sometimes you just double tails. Let's discard that, and then let's play a research. We didn't find what we needed, but we got some other really good things too. So let's go up and Hitmonlee here. Let's special combo. And then we got Professor's Letter. So I think we're looking pretty good for the combo next turn. Again, I have teammates in case we get KO'd here. So we can spread 60 everywhere. Rescue Stretcher coming down. They need Way to Retreat Basculin. And then they need... what else do they need? Way to Retreat Basculin. Oh, here's Escape Rope. I got Rescue Stretcher in hand. Let's just go ahead and put up the Hitmonchan. And here comes the Titan. So this is going to take the KO. All right, they're going to evolve into Artillery this turn. Pot Helmet is a little rough. And they're going to go ahead and evolve into the Basculegion. All right, they're going to play Counter Catcher. The Counter Catcher's on the Machoke. That's interesting. I don't hate that at all. We've kind of deviated from that game plan a bit, but I get it. All right, there's Scoop Up Net. Does Scoop Up Net let me get anywhere? I don't think so. Let's start with a letter. There's 2 energy. Let's go ahead and teammates here. I'd like to get Training Court. I think I'd like to get Hitmontop. Let's go ahead and Hitmontop. Let's play the Training Court. Let's go ahead and grab an energy here. Let's put it on the Hitmontop. And then let's retreat. And then let's start pushing some damage out there. Let's go ahead and finish in combo. They got to find an extra energy for the Titan here. And then we could like, teammates again if we needed to. There's the energy from Training Court. So we know that they had it. I would like to combo again. I'd also like to combo Stall. Here's Dive Ball. Gonna grab the Wailord. We'll need to Devo at some point. Can always Marnie. Artillery is pretty good insulation. This Titan's going to be kind of cracking in for a bit. I could go up into Okie Dokie and I could... Am I taking the KO here? If we can get rid of the Pot Helmet? I'm not sure. What do we do? We're doing 170. So we are KOing. So after this, we'll probably just do that. And then maybe reestablish a Hitmonchan if we can. Problem is that they play Luxcape. We got to get around the Luxcape, right? There's always that. All right, Abyssal Hand. I got 5 cards in hand. Ask if they play a supporter. I don't think so. Might be a bug here. They might be trying to play a supporter and they can't. Did they Gladion? I just didn't notice. They're trying to play. They're trying to play Raihan, but we didn't KO. All right, so that's the reason why Raihan's not working. So we didn't KO anything. We just spread 60 everywhere. Now we know they have Raihan in hand. I'm not sure if that would really matter too much. All right, here's Ball Guy. What's Ball Guy going to grab? Quick Ball, Level Ball. What else you got in your deck, friend? Kyogre, maybe? I can't see them playing Kyogre in a special energy build. No Rain Dancer to put onto it. It's not the best. All right, there goes our friend. Let's go up into Riolu. I could, let's see. So we can get there with, what's it called? Let's tag call here. Let's just see what's in our deck. Lucario gets us there. So Lucario 100% gets us there. Let's do that. Let's Ultra Ball away Energy and Guzman Hala. Let's go ahead and grab a Lucario here. Let's go ahead and evolve into Lucario. Let's go ahead and throw an energy here. Let's VS Seeker for teammates. Kind of want to Rescue Stretcher all my boys back in anyway. And then let's go ahead and teammates here. I like to get Field Blower. And I'd like to get Machop. Just go ahead and start reestablishing Machop. Let's use Training Court. Let's get an energy. So I'm actually going to, I think, Field Blower, Training Court, and Pot Helmet here and leave the Floatstone. If Floatstone's on Wailord, you know what's not on Wailord? The Luxurious Cape. So that's kind of our game plan there. And then we get to Avenging Nickel. There's Devo. Devo might be pretty busted. What Wailmer are they playing? 120? This only does like what? It does 190? All right, let's hope that was the right play. It felt pretty good. So here's Raihan. There's the energy on Basculegion. Do they have Reversal in the deck? We're even on prizes, so I don't think Reversal is going to do too much. I would love to get this Wailord in the active some way, somehow, and then punch it with Okie Dokie, get the damage on it. And then if I TM Devolution here, we can take all the prizes, right? We can take 1, 2, 3. Now, problem is, do they have Lusamine, right? Have we seen Lusamine been played yet? Not quite yet. We might just end up Cynthia and Caitlining for another way. All right, here's Rescue Stretcher. What's Rescue Stretcher getting? All right, returns to Titan from their discard pile to their deck. Citadel and Sobble. All right, all good cards. Now they're going to Ultra Ball. There's Sobble coming down. Now, Basket Legion's only doing 120. I'm going to play Professor's Letter here. So they have attached 1 energy here. They only have 1 energy left in deck. I guess they have, again, access to reversal if they need it. But there's an energy on the Wailord. Obviously, Nessa, too. Always a card they can have. If they miss on this KO, I'm like pretty happy to just like Hitmonchan and going from there. Cool. All right. I could like scoop it up too, which is pretty sick. Let's Cynthia and Caitlin here. And I do just want to discard this Magma's Great Ball. Let's get back teammates. See what we draw into. There's a Lily's Pokédoll. I always appreciate the Lily's Pokédoll. I could Guzma here. I kind of like the idea of the Guzma. Guzma, I could take out the Octillery. So yeah, let's oh, Supporter was already played. We played Cynthia and Kate. So yeah, let's just do this then. Let's go ahead and just hit and run into the doll. And you know, we're getting back into the combo here. If they go Drizzile, we can snipe it next turn so they can't get into Inteleon. And then we can, you know, hit them on top one more time, and then we're looking pretty good for this Devo. We might even go like 9. Oh, here's Rare Candy Inteleon. The Devo's still good. There's Inteleon. Inteleon pretty busted here. Can't Guzma because of Articuno. Yeah, you're 100% right. This Blizzard availability means that we can't Guzma, but we had already played Supporter anyway, so there's that. But I think Articuno only works if it's in the active. Yeah, as long as this Pokemon's your active. So we still could have Guzma. This would have had to have been the active, though. Appreciate you, Craig. That's an important thing for us all to know. Card that used to see a lot more play in these style decks, but obviously has kind of faded out in a couple of lists. This is a long game. We haven't taken prizes for a while. Fun to have. All right, choosing those 2 supporters carefully. I mean, we got a pretty good hand here. The only thing I kind of want is I kind of want a Halucha. All right, so there's Lusamine and there's Ordinary Rod. I actually really like the Lusamine grab here. Lusamine heal 30 off of everything is just going to be kind of busted, which means we're going to have to kind of go for the KO, or we got to find a stadium of our own. If they KO Lily's Pokédoll, teammates procs. I think the only stadium that we have left is Silent Lab, though. So that's something to think about. I mean, they're 100% just jamming here. They've been jamming. All right, there's Rough Seas. The healing. All right, knock out my Pokédoll. Do it. This does 30. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it, chat. Do it, chat. Do it. Do it. Do it. Come on, Porg. I believe in you. Knock out the Pokédoll. I think that they're kind of short on energy. I'm kind of surprised that wasn't a Nessa. But here's an Ordinary Rod. That might fix a little bit of the problems that they have. We do just see the 2 energy. I do think that they are short on energy. So 13 cards in deck. I think they haven't Abyssal Hand yet. They are going to Abyssal Hand for 1. If they found that energy, kudos to them. I think if we're going to win this game, it's going to be because of the energy. All right. Let's just go up into Hitmonchan, to be honest here. And there's an Arven. All right. Yeah, let's teammates here. Let's grab Slab. Let's grab an energy. Do we need an energy? I guess we could just sneakily grab Raihan here, right? We're kind of like all set up with attackers though, so do I really need Raihan? I don't know if I really need any of these, so I might just grab Machoke here. Let's go Machoke. Let's go Silent Lab. Let's go retreat into Hitmonlee, and then let's special combo. And then I'm just going to go after Inteleon here. There we go. Again, not taking any KOs. Kind of right where we want them. Silent Lab is hurting us a bit, right? That means Okidogi isn't kind of like a big threat. We'll have to take a prize to kind of get there, and that might end up costing us, to be honest. But I'm kind of on the combo spree. We're going to see Field Blower, which, like, I don't like Field Blower there. I actively do not like Field Blower there. Here's Enhanced Hammer. Enhanced Hammer, again, I think actively not the best card to play on our Hitmonlee. Like, I think that they need to draw, and I think they're desperately looking for some cards here. Issue here is, do I go ahead and take 2 prizes, or do I go ahead and just 60 everywhere? I think we 60 everywhere. And then we can take 3 prizes. I mean, that didn't hurt us too much. We just got to find our friend. Just got to find our friend. All right, let's Trainer's Mail here. Ninja Boy is absolutely perfect, right? What do I want a Ninja Boy? So I can Halucha, ping some damage counters out there. Let's Halucha. Let's go here. And let's go here. Let's go Escape Rope. This is why you play Ninja Boy, chat. This is why you do it. Is this moment right here. Think everything's against you. You know, you just can't find the right cards. You know what card comes to hand? Ninja Boy. And of course, we needed Halucha, Escape Rope, and Strong Energy all to be cards that were going to be in our deck. But we get to do it. You ready, chat? You ready? We've Ninja Boy'd into the combo. Finishing combo here. 1, 2, 3 prizes. We did it. All right, cool. So now we just need to find the special energy for Okidogi, and we win the game. Escape Rope on Articuno wins us the game. You know, you still need to find 2 energy for this Wailord. So there's that too. So we got Machoke protecting our bench. If they KO this, again, we just need to find the energy. I think, is Lucario do it? Lucario is what? 150 minus 30. So I think that we have the KO with Lucario. So we do have win in hand if they KO Hitmontop. If we find the special energy, we just get to win next turn. I think we played that game pretty well. It's like so contextual in these games, right? Does Quick Ball win the game? Oh, does Quick Ball Halucha win me the game? Oh, they luxurious caped. That's kind of hilarious. It's just the mark is like Quick Ball wins me the game. Yeah, would have won the game, right? But we did find Rainbow Energy, right? So it's just Rainbow Energy, Retreat. I mean, good punch. Am I wrong? That was like 230. All right, we're doing 170. Yeah. $170. Yeah. All right. Badoom. We did it. Cool. We did it. We did it, chat. Oh, hey, thanks for the follow subscription. I don't know why my alerts aren't popping up in screen. So whoever that was, I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Um, cool. All right. Hey, 2-1 with Hitmons. Um, yeah, 2-1 with Hitmons. It was a fun night. Obviously, Psychic, our first round, was a little tough. But really enjoyed that. A good time all around. So yeah, let's see. Yes, the Huluchi has won me so many games, so it would have been a cool way to end it. Um, would have been a really cool way. GG's, dude. I love the game, man. That was such a fun game. I just love games like that. All right. Let's see where we're at with this one. So it looks like our other game ended up Tomb Spirit went 3-0. That's the player that beat us in the first round. So kudos to them. Let's end our round here. And then it says pair next round, but we're not pairing next round. Yeah, of course, this is always posted. If at YouTube and Twitch, it's going to be under live matches. You just have to look at my live streams instead of like my traditional videos. So it's already up on YouTube. It's already up on Twitch. You can just go there and find, hey, if you're watching on YouTube, you can actually rewind it too as you go. If you're watching on Twitch, different thing. But yeah, it's always posted up there. So check it out. Yeah, check out those previous matches. And while I'm trying to figure out how Twinleaf works, because I'm so bad at all this stuff. I think we were originally going to do 4 rounds, just depending on participants. So I think I have it set to 4 rounds, but we just got to change that to 3 and update it because we have a clear winner. So there's our 3 rounds. Let's see if it saved. Of course it did. Save it up. Now let's go to our tournament page and our dashboard, and let's end the tournament. Cool beans. Well, hey everyone. I guess let's talk about the deck real quick because I thought the deck real smooth, and then we showed why I play Ninja Boy, right? Thanks, Donnie. I appreciate that. I like making the content. Sometimes I'm getting a little burnt out. I think everyone has it. They're getting a little burnt out on things like that, especially at this time of year. But I think these Twinleaf tournaments are a little reinvigorating. This was amazing. Like, can I just go ahead and say how awesome Twinleaf was today? I don't think we had any bugs on our end. I mean, obviously, this Hitmon Bros list has been vetted and tested a ton. So let me say that I was trying to play Galarian Articuno earlier today. It had some issues, so I made a conscious decision to switch to a deck that I knew wouldn't have any bugs in it. And I think that's really important when we're playing Twinleaf for now. Know that bugs are going to happen. And if you're playing in a tournament like this, try to play the ones you've tested, but submit bug reports as you go. So that was one of the reasons why I picked this list, is I know it would be really clean tonight. The list felt great. I haven't been playing Training Court, but I see how good it is. I can't not play Training Court anymore. I think that's right. I've been playing Surfer just because I wanted to call the list Surfer Bros. But obviously, I like Ninja Boy, and you can't be playing too many tech cards and fighting, right? So I like this a lot. Yo, Alex, you can play. This is called Twinleaf, so check it out. Twinleaf, play.twinleaf.gg, free online simulator. Kudos to the team, Joe, Weeder, so many other people are helping out too. I can't even say their names anymore. We got so many developers out there right now. I know I'm missing a ton, but they're all awesome people. Check them out. But Twinleaf is the thing. Check out their Discord too. It's all cool. But as far as the list goes, again, you're not changing the Pokemon suite up at all. In my brain, I've been thinking about Medicham as a potential card to play. The Medicham that can attack twice, and using it in combination with TMs. The more I see kind of big evolution decks, the more I want to try it out. But your consistency level just drops so much when you do those sorts of things. So here we are. I think Ninja Boy is the only card I can really afford. I know that Castella, who I think is the stock competitive list, he's playing Erica's something. It's the one where you discard and you draw equal to something else. It's a good card. He's playing that in his list over something like Ninja Boy. So I could definitely see this card being another supporter. If you were not a Ninja Boy fan, but obviously you saw how sick it was in that last play, so play your Ninja Boys if you're enjoying them. Besides that, I think I've been a Devolution TM hater, but seeing how this card can change games and matchups, I'm more on it these days. So check out TM Devolution in your spread based decks if you can. Definitely do that. I like our Energy Suite a lot. I always feel like it's a little short with just 4 basics, but it's worked. And yeah, this will be these results will be up on Limitless. So check this list out. This will be kind of under my name for the second place list. Check out Tomb Spirit's list too. His Kofor Gigas spread list. I mean, it tore us apart in game one. Well, I mean, like resistance was playing a role, weakness was playing a role just because it was psychic, but he still played really, really well, and we just never had a chance. So kudos to Tomb Spirit for the win. We'll post up and tell everyone about that in a second. So as that list is tight, list is strong. I like this list a lot. Stadium Nav is really important because you need slab wherever Silent Lab is. This list is good. I like it. So hey, if you like Hitmon Bros, try this list out. If you don't like Hitmon Bros, play what you do like, and that's that. Well, cool. Hey, everyone, thanks for hanging out with us tonight. I enjoyed the Twinleaf tournament. I enjoyed the Twinleaf experience. It was good being back. I think we'll be back with another tournament next Monday. And going forward, I think we'll be having them. It was really fun.